PlayStation and Nintendo fans finally have some kind of answer in regards to the Microsoft and Activision merger that's coming up, and it's a surprisingly positive one. We'll talk all the details right here in the LZ. Ladies and gentlemen, you have comfortably arrived to the LZ that you just purchased for billions in dollars, and now you're concerned that the FTC is going to kick you out. Well, Microsoft has a response, hopefully, for that today, and what could be some comforting news for PlayStation and Nintendo fans everywhere. GameSpot reports today that Microsoft says Call of Duty will release on PlayStation into the future, and the statement comes along with new changes to Microsoft's App Store regulations. I'll just read along here. Microsoft has reiterated its intention to continue developing Activision franchises for competing console platforms ahead of its planned purchase of Call of Duty publisher. In a new blog post addressing incoming App Store changes to presumably ensure regulatory compliance for the deal, Microsoft explicitly mentions Call of Duty as one of the franchises it plans to continue supporting on PlayStation beyond the existing agreement and into the future. They say, to be clear, Microsoft will continue to make Call of Duty and other popular Activision Blizzard titles available on PlayStation through the term of any existing agreement with Activision. The statement reads, and we have committed to Sony that we will also make them available on PlayStation beyond the existing agreement and into the future so that Sony fans can continue to enjoy the games they love. We are also interested in taking similar steps to support Nintendo's successful platform. We believe this is the right thing for the industry and for gamers and for our business. Microsoft had previously confirmed it would honor any existing publishing agreements, which are reported to include a new Call of Duty in 2022, which is rumored to be Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2, and developed by Infinity Ward. Call of Duty Warzone 2 in 2023, which, that's interesting, and a new Call of Duty core release in late 2023. Some believe the series would go exclusive once current agreements were honored, but this latest statement suggests that that will not be the case. The statement also mentions other franchises that Microsoft plans to continue supporting on both Sony and Nintendo hardware, with the statement ending with, we believe this is the right thing for the industry and for gamers, etc., etc. It's unclear if Microsoft intends to bring Call of Duty back to Nintendo consoles, however, and that gets to the greater point of things. So I think this is great news for all involved, right? I had previously said in previous videos that there is no reasonable way. If I'm Phil Spencer and I'm Microsoft right now, I would absolutely prioritize launching Call of Duty on all of the other platforms, right? That's just money that we should not be, or I say we as if I'm Phil Spencer. That's not money that they would leave on the table, right? I don't think the Xbox Series and the Xbox ecosystem is large enough necessarily to justify making Call of Duty exclusive to the Xbox platforms, right? It's not reasonable. You're going to make so much more money by putting it out everywhere, including PC, including I don't know that we're ever going to see Call of Duty, at least in, a parity launch on Nintendo systems. Nintendo Switch is light years separate from the new consoles, so I foresee we're probably going to see cross-gen launches of Call of Duty games, probably for the next at least year or two, based on supply shortages alone, right? Nobody can get a hold of these consoles. It's so hard to find hardware right now. Now, of course, Microsoft mentioning Activision intellectual property launching on Nintendo hardware is promising because while it may not be Call of Duty, and funny enough, Warzone runs like Dookie on most platforms anyway, so I don't know that we'll ever see a version, at least exactly what we're seeing, of Warzone on Nintendo hardware. I know they're working on a Warzone mobile, last I heard, so that is not impossible to put it on the Nintendo Switch. I mean, we've probably seen worse or more impossible games hitting the Switch. It does run Crysis, so little tongue-in-cheek joke there for those of you who were part of the console wars in the early 2000s, but I think this just goes to show right here, right? Now, this doesn't mean that Microsoft can't leverage Call of Duty sort of selfishly in a way, right? There is Game Pass, and they very easily could just be like, hey, this game is going to launch day in, day one as part of Game Pass. Oh, and you can play it on PC and you can play it on PlayStation consoles too, I suppose. If you have a choice and you own both pieces of those hardware, where are you going to buy it at? Where are you going to play Call of Duty? You're obviously going to play Call of Duty on Xbox platforms unless all of your friends are on the opposite platform, right? You probably will pony up for the Call of Duty full price at that point, but they would definitely leverage that. I think this is good news for Call of Duty on PC as well, right? I think Microsoft has been super good about releasing their games on Steam as well, and Call of Duty hasn't been available on Steam for a while now. It's been available on their garbage store, as Activision wants, that 30% cut. Microsoft has stepped in and kind of just gave fans what they want. They know Steam is the primary vehicle for digital games delivery on PC. They also have their own Microsoft store, right? That's where you're going to be able to leverage Game Pass. So if somebody's going to pick, well, do I want to use Game Pass on Microsoft's PC app, or do I want to just buy it full price on Steam? Again, we clearly know what the choice is here. So I think you can breathe a sigh of relief to know that your Call of Duty regular yearly purchase is secured on your platform, and maybe an additional one through the Switch. That'll be interesting to see how they happen if they do it. Hope this was informational to your continued attention towards the Microsoft and Activision merger. If it was, pop a like and subscribe for future commentary on the games industry. See you in the next ones.